Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I've got my revisited video for the iPad Pro 9.7. Just tablets in general, I think, have lost their steam. Apple is still probably doing the best for the tablet game, but a lot of people nowadays are not buying tablets. They're just not interested in tablets. And me personally, I use this tablet every day. And here's how I use it. I use it for iMovie, for editing some of the content on my videos. I use it for recording a lot of the content on my videos because this camera on here is actually a pretty impressive camera, regardless of what you might think. Now, this is the LTE model. That's why you see the version here, the little antenna bands there. There's a lot to like about this tablet. And I think how quickly people can forget how good something is. Me, I try to get the best out of all of I have a lot of products on hand that I purchased myself. I paid full cost for this 256 gig iPad Pro 9.7. It is very expensive, over $1,000, but I got the 256 model because I don't plan on getting rid of this until like a 512 model comes out. And with this, I can travel with it instead of taking my MacBook. And it doesn't replace a laptop. I demoed that when I had the 12.9 version. The iPads can't replace a MacBook or a laptop, but they're a great alternative to a person who just needs something that's kind of portable and get some things done. Now, you can do a lot on this iPad Pro. I've taken this thing on many trips with me, and the camera is very good. Some of the videos, there's a lot of videos actually that I've shot on this very channel and produced videos from this particular iPad, and those videos are doing fantastic. People are commenting, "Whoa, the quality is fantastic," things like that. And I'm like, wow, if only they knew that it was from the iPad Pro 9.7. And sometimes I release footage, or I'll tell you guys what I recorded, which I will do with this video as well at the end of this video probably, or somewhere along the way. So you do have the dual tone LED flash, basically the camera on the iPhone 6s, pretty much. Yeah, this is that. This camera is really nice. The front camera was updated as well. I'm really, really happy to have gotten this at launch because I'm getting my money's worth. Let's take a look around this hardware here. This actually has dual speakers here and dual speakers here. Huge upgrade from the regular iPad. It feels really good in the hand. They actually moved the power button up here, and there's no vibrate switch anymore. And you've got like these tabs here for when you want to lock it in place for the keyboard, which I didn't purchase because I just feel like that's way overpriced. Then you got volume rockers here, and then you got a microphone here, and you got a microphone there, which is really good. You got some antenna lines here, and this is a full metal body here. And then I've got my SIM tray over there, and then there's nothing along this side but just those tablets there, those tabs there. And this is just iOS 10 is what it is. Now, a lot of people don't like iOS 10. I think iOS 10 is pretty good. It's not bad. I'm gonna change the wallpaper here to this one here for the home screen. It's not bad. It's just, I think it only belongs on a tablet. I've said that for I don't know how many videos. I think iOS is better on a tablet. I've got split screen on here. Let me see, like I can open up Telegram. Shout out to the Tech Talk crew. And then I could resize this and grab something from over here. Like I was on the Motorola website, I guess, and I was getting ready to buy a Moto 360 because they're $100 off. Yeah, you can definitely use split screen with this. And not just that, I can resize it back like this. I just think these little small things like this, I can put my Twitter over here. And how do you do it? Well, you swipe down right here and you can go into the different applications. I can grab my Twitter. Where's my Twitter at? Probably way at the top. It's way at the top. And then you can resize this to split screen. I just think finally, Apple has done something with the iPad, but it's almost like it's too late, Wow, look at that. The Google Wi-Fi 3-pack is down to $268. It's $30 off. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Shout out to T Frank. Haven't seen T Frank in a while. But yeah, the iPad Pro is a nice tablet to have. I think of all the tablets I've had. Now I'm actually recording this with the tablet, so you probably wouldn't guess what this tablet is. I've had this tablet for almost 2 years, and it still gets used. It still works like brand new. Keep it in a case. but the camera quality from this tablet and the audio quality for recording is fantastic. I've used it in other videos too, but the iPad Pro, honestly, is probably just the best, my best experience on a tablet. I just think that iOS is better on a tablet. I do like the iPhones, obviously, but I think the iOS is definitely good on tablets. I really do. It's just very fluid, very fast, and I think it's a good thing. I actually really do use this every day, like I said before, for recording lots of videos, editing videos, everything. Let me see what I got in iMovie. I don't have anything left in there. Yeah, see, I still got a couple of reviews that I did in there in iMovie. And, iMovie is really simple to use. You just go in and I can record everything from here, edit everything from here. And like I said, this is the T-Mobile model, so I do have LTE up there. So if I didn't have Wi-Fi, but I have a hotspot everywhere. So I just like the overall layout of iOS and not just any tablet. I think that this 9.7 is probably the best one for a guy with hands like mine, or just overall in general. The iPad mini is a good one, but I want more real estate, but I didn't want too much real estate. Now, you look at this tablet, it does look a little dated because people would say the bezels are huge, but I think it's just right for when I'm holding on to something, because there's no back buttons and stuff here. You just have that one button. Now, actually, I've had this tempered glass on here since launch, I believe, and it's still good. No cracks, no chips, no nothing. I think I paid $10 or something for this tempered glass. Really solid. No problems with the touch sensitivity either. And I don't do a lot of reviews on the iPad. I used to do reviews on the iPads back in the day, but I think people have kind of lost interest in tablets, not just the iPad. It's still probably the best-selling tablet to date. But as far as tablets go, when you've got big phones like this, 6 inches, I can carry this and get a lot of stuff done instead of carrying around my tablet. And that's just kind of one of those things, you don't have to have a huge tablet in your hand. So that's just it, man. So I wanted to revisit the tablet world. What are your thoughts on having a tablet? I think it's fantastic. I don't have any complaints, man. I'm super excited to have this tablet on hand. And I'm going to keep it until the next model comes out. And that's just how it goes. Now I didn't trade in any of the other ones. I still have the mini. We have the iPad Air 2. And I think I might have sold a couple of the other ones, to help pay for one. Like some of them, I think I sold the iPad Air LTE and put that towards the 2. Then we paid off the 2. Then I paid this off, or I shouldn't say paid off. I paid for. No, I think, I know I said paid off, because the iPad Air 1, I think I had put that on EIP. And then I didn't want to leave it there, so I paid it off, and then I sold it, and then I paid off the iPad Air 2. Anyway, I'm not a fan of EIP. Somebody once told me, man, I know your EIP is off the hook. No, I do not like EIP. I don't think I've done EIP since, and I'm talking about equipment installment plans for T-Mobile. I don't think I've done that since the iPad Air 1, I believe. Because sometimes, like if a phone comes out and I say, I'm going to get that, I'm going to finance it or whatever, I don't think I've left anything. If I have gotten something on EIP, I probably paid it off the next day or like the next week or something. I just would rather have a bill. I don't want to have an inflated bill and charge up a bunch of stuff. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody who uses EIP. It's very convenient, because there will be something that comes out that may be $1,500 and I have to put it on EIP to start with, but then I'll probably pay it off that next month or something like that. So EIP is a great option. And I think you guys should use it if that's your option. But I'm fortunate and blessed enough to be able to buy these things straight out when I can. And it does get pricey, because if I get something, if you know me, I've said it plenty of times, I don't believe in doing returns. I hate going through return process. And so that's why I try to measure 10 times and cut once. It's your man, Jay Will. iPad Pro 9.7 on deck. I still enjoy this. I don't care what anybody says. This is one of my favorite tablets. If you have the 9.7 Pro, how do you like it? Did you get the 256 gig like me? What are your thoughts on tablets today? Is it something that you still enjoy? I mean, these quad speakers. And look, here's the case that I actually keep it out. I took it out of the case. Shout out to Poetic for providing me with a turtle shell. I normally keep it in here. And this is a very sturdy, rugged case. It's a heavy case. It adds some weight, but look what it does. It makes the speakers come towards me, and it's a drop protected case. So I have a tempered glass on here, and I have this beautiful case from Poetic. Now, it has lived in this case for, oh man, I did the review on this case months ago, I think, and I have really enjoyed having it in this case. Now, I'll admit it does make it a lot heavier, but do you see the drop? Look how deeply recessed that is. So you see the drop protection there? This is a boss move. Boss move. So it's your man Jay Will, iPad Pro 9.7 on deck. I'm super excited. I hope you still have a tablet like me. And if you are enjoying your tablet game, even if it's not a 9.7 iPad Pro, what tablet do you currently use? Do you like it? So the tablet that I use to record this video is the old school LG FPad 8.0. This is an old, I've had this tablet for probably 2 years. It still records well. Audio is boss. Camera footage is really good for what it is. And I got the stylus joint. This is the one with the stylus. It's the LTE one too from T-Mobile. So it's paid in full. I ended with it's paid in full. It's 2 years old. Of course it's paid in full. But I bought it when I first launched. It was $240. But 2 years ago, this was a good tablet to have. Right? Yeah, I think this is still a boss tablet. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.